All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Shylanders, and I'm liking the comments and stuff on the last video, the Mikey Williams video. Some of you guys are going at it about. I knew it was a hot topic, man. I knew it was a hot topic. A lot of people going at it about that. But I'm sorry. I said I think I said Brandon Jennings was from like the New York area. He's not. He's from Compton. So I did comment on the video. I saw you guys. Some of you guys liked it. Me owning up to the mistake, which is what happened. But today I'm going to talk about the rankings again, but we're going to focus on 2021 today. Specifically, I've seen a lot of people, when the rankings came out for 2021, a lot of people were saying that like these rankings were weak or this class is weak. And I don't think it's much of a weak class. I think it's just this 2020 class was really good that it kind of overshadowed 2021. And a lot of you guys don't know the 2021 names. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. So, number one is Chet Holmgren, 7-foot power forward, 183. Yeah, I'm going to say, like I said, Paul Biancardi is a big guy. He's a Bigs fan. If you look at the rankings in the previous years, there's been a lot of Bigs as number one. It doesn't surprise me that a Big is number one again. Chet Holmgren, I mean, very skilled. He's very small, though. That's the only downfall, in my opinion. He's very skilled inside-outside game, preferably outside, which is his strengths. He plays to that kind of outside game. Tremendous shot blocker, though. Tremendous shot blocker. I'm talking about not afraid to contest anybody. Big, little, you know what I'm saying, 5-star, 0-star. He was contesting everything at the goal. That's what I've seen so far. Number two, we have Pat Baldwin. Kind of that hybrid for kind of Jason Tatum type build, except he got an inch on Jason Tatum, 6'9", big kid. He's 6'9", 200, so he kind of has that lean frame as well. Out of those two, in the order that they are with 1 and 2, I'd say, yeah, I agree with it. I could see Pat Baldwin at number one. Obviously, I think he has a brighter upside than Chet just because they're both skinny. So you can't really say anything. They both have big upside, though. But Pat Baldwin, NBA comparison, no doubt. Jason Tatum, smooth game. Another inside-outside guy. Can defend multiple positions on defense. So, yeah, there's with him. Paolo Banchero, this is a guy that I believe could play. He could be number one. He could play himself into number one. AAU is not happening this summer. EYBL was canceled. That's where a lot of top prospects are. And Paolo Banchero, of course, was on EYBL. And I'm talking about extreme upside. 6'8", 230. He was 220, so that means he's put on 10 pounds. Tremendous. He probably has the most next level body, I would say, out of everybody. Tremendous skill set, inside, outside, another guy with ball handling type skills. Tremendous defender, tenacious rebounder. This kid, I mean, he's up there. He is up there. I believe he could be number one. That's my upside on Paolo Banchero. I believe he could be number one. He's very active, too, in his community. Number four, we got Jaden Hardy, 6'4", shooting guard. This is the guy that got shadowed by Josh Christopher. You guys know who Josh Christopher is, 5-star prospect, media star. But Jaden Hardy and Josh Christopher played AAU together this year with Vegas Elite. And a lot of people didn't pay attention to Jaden Hardy until school ball, where I seen him drop 50, I think, in Hoop Hall Classic, the West version, though. Big, stocky kind of guard. He's not real stocky. He's kind of ripped. Maybe Dennis Smith Jr. comparison coming out of high school, but more of a shot on him. But they do kind of have that still bouncy game where it's kind of get to the rim. But he's a tremendous scorer, also a willing defender. So, yeah, that's kind of it for Jaden Hardy. Jabari Smith, very interesting frame, 6'8", 190. Very interesting, very long 6'8". I think it's a long 6'8" to where it can push 6'9". The wingspan will probably make up for it as well. Very long and athletic. Another great shot blocker. I think he's ranked this high because of upside. He has a tremendous upside potential. It's out of this gym. And then once he builds into his body, I wouldn't be surprised. Top 10 pick for his draft. We got Michael Foster, another guy who I believe can be top 2. I am not kidding. Michael Foster. This is a bit of a push, but if you look at it in terms of the high school game, Michael Foster is like a LeBron-esque player, because Michael Foster is 6'8", 220. Okay, LeBron's ways more than that. Okay, but Michael Foster, his game very, tentative like LeBron, where he can drive whenever he wants to, but at the same time he has the handle and is good enough shot. It's not very consistent, but a good enough shot to where it can be hard to guard, man. It's NBA type body already, man. Got the long ripped body. I mean, we're talking about a tremendous upside here for Michael Foster as well. I think it was a talk to him reclassifying. But if he stays in this class, he's another guy that can make a case for a top 2 spot. I'm being completely honest. We got Musa Diabate next at number 7, 6'10", 200. Very long, another long guy, another long frame. From what I've seen from him so far, very active on the boards, very active inside the paint. It's tremendous footwork. Kind of a traditional big with a 15, 20 foot mid-range shot, along that lines. But he does what he does, and he does it good. That's the thing. When you stick to your strengths, he's one of those guys that sticks to his strengths, but he does his strengths very excellent way. He does his strengths, and that's where you can't go wrong. We got Nate Biddle, a guy who a lot of people haven't heard of. He's a 6'11" center. Tremendous shot, I believe. It's very weird form, but it goes in, so you really can't complain about it, man. Kind of like Tyrese Halliburton, who's a top 5 pick this year from Iowa State in the draft. But yeah, very, very unorthodox form, but the length and the athleticism is kind of there. Tremendous hands, though. Tremendous hands. Hands and his shot is going to get him a long way. Of course, he's a willing rebounder. You have to be at 6'11", of course, and if you're in the top 10, you have to be doing something good. So he's one of those kids with another tremendous this class, I think Paul Biancardi was basing this off of tremendous upside, because there's very few guys you can say that's, kind of ready right now coming out of this class. And I think that's why a lot of people call this class weak, even though it's not tremendously weak. All right, but now we got number 9. We got AJ Griffin, 6'6", 195. He is another guy with a NBA-type body. I'm not buying into that 195, man. I'm going to go about 205, 210. This kid, I'm talking about kind of a ripped frame, as you can see. He has the shot as well, the driving game. He's inside, outside on offense, no doubt. Defense, he kind of has played a 5 or 4 area at his school, because they're not very big. But he can guard. That's the thing about it. He can guard about 1 through 5, maybe 2 through 5. 5 maybe pushing him, maybe 2 through 4, but 1 through 4. But what I'm saying is he's a multi-position defender, which you cannot complain about in the college level or at any level, in my opinion. And to cap it off at number 10, we got Aminu Muhammad, 6'3", 190. Another big, kind of stocky guard. Not very big, but, he's stocky, what I'm trying to say. And, he's one of those around the rim type guys with a jump shot as well. But his main strengths are getting to the rim, things along that line. Very bouncy, passion, is there. Another guy that a lot of people haven't heard of. I mean, it's a lot of guys you haven't heard of in this class, man, that they can actually ball. You just gotta look into it deeper than what the media shows you. A lot of guys go off of Bleacher Report. I saw him on Bleacher Report. He cold. When a lot of times, there's some killers out here, bro. It's just some real killers out here that you guys don't know a lot. They be top 10, top 15, top 50. If they're really top 100, top 200. There's always some dogs out there. But that was the top 10. Guys that I see breaking into the top 10 in the future, of course, Kennedy Chandler, who is the number 1 point guard. He's about 6'1", 160. Yeah, 6'1", 160. I saw him carry Mocan along with N'Faly Dante, though. But he pushed Mocan over the edge to where they won Peace Jam. Tremendous player, tremendous, leadership. Max Christie, of course. J.D. Davison is one of the most explosive athletes in the class, one of the most entertaining as well. He can break into that top 10. Trevor Keels impressed me at Hoop Hall Classic. He played alongside Jeremy Roach. And I'm talking about one of the most lethal jump shots in this class. They say he's 6'3" on here, but I'm thinking he's about 6'5", man. He can shoot it and shoot it in a hurry. It's honestly not funny. Harrison Ingram and Kendall Brown, 2 guys that's kind of around the same height, 6'6", 6'7", that range. Guards, fours, really 1 through 3 range, wings, along that line. Those two guys, they can put it in the basket as well in multiple ways. There's many guys on this list that I can go through. You know, Zion Harmon's the number 19, Deshaun Ruffin, guys like that, Langston Love. But in terms of guys that's in the top 10 and guys who can crack the top 10, those are the guys and the names that I have. You know, if I was ranking out of this list, I would probably go Paolo Banchero at number 1, Chet at number 2, Pat Baldwin at number 3, Michael Foster at number 4, Jaden Hardy at 5, Jabari Smith at 6, Moussa Diabate at 7, AJ Griffin at 8, Nate Biddle at 9, and maybe Kennedy Chandler at 10, being honest with you guys. But this is actually a great class. Don't sleep on this class, man. It's just got a lot of guys that has to develop. They have a whole other year in high school, so we're going to see how these guys grow, how their mentality and their work ethic put on there. But that's all you got from me today. This was just describing the top 10 in the class of 2021. You guys leave video ideas below, and thank you for showing all the support recently. We gained about 8 subscribers today, so I really appreciate that from the Mikey Williams video. And, yeah, you guys have a great day.